Hello and welcome to another session with my bike and me. Today I'm going to put some G-Technic C2 liquid crystal on the parts of the bike that I gave a ceramic coat to on Monday. So today's Wednesday and on Monday I gave my mudguards and my tank a coat of G-Technic ceramic. So that's all nicely coated and it's been sitting in the garage with a cover over it, so it's totally dust free. It's been sitting there for a couple of days. So today I'm going to put some C2 liquid crystal on it. This is, if you like, it's like a bit of a topper. It's another protective coat on top of the protective coat, if that makes sense. You can layer this as well, so as providing the rain keeps off, and I think it looks alright at the moment, so we'll open the doors and have a look, but provided the rain keeps off you can layer this, so I might put 2 layers of this on, and then I've got a really nice protective coat. From then going forward, my sacrificial layer will probably be DDSi, Bouncers DDSi, but we'll see. There are other products about to come out on the market and I wouldn't mind giving them a try. But that's my plan at the moment. So I'm going to put this on the white painted parts today that have got ceramic coating on, and on the black parts of the bike where I put Menzerner power lock on, I'm going to give that a coat of DDSi today as well. So that'll be my sacrificial layer. So on all the black paintwork I'll have Menzerner power lock, and then that will be topped with DDSi, and then all the white bits will have a ceramic coating on, and eventually topped with DDSi as well. So let's cut all the chat and go out, open the doors, move the car and get stuck in, shall we? As you buff that off and go over it, you can really feel that slickness. It's lovely. Yeah. Right. Here's another quarter of the towel, so always using a clean towel. And we'll do the calipers as well, because we ceramic coated them on Monday, so we'll do the calipers as well. Make sure they stay nice and clean. You're not going to get to every single part, but all you can is do what you can. Try and keep it as clean as possible. Certainly makes it a lot easier to clean next time. So the dirt and the grime will have a job sticking to all of this, and it's easy to clean with gentle products. So you don't have to use harsh products to keep it clean, like wheel cleaners. Some of the acid wheel cleaners, don't want to start using any of that stuff on it. A lot of the cleaners that you get, wheel cleaners you get nowadays, are really good. Things like garage therapy wheel shampoo and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's good stuff to use. So we are nice and clean. There. I've also done the back one. I didn't film that because it's a bit more difficult to see and it's a lot more difficult to get to. But so now I've put C2 liquid crystal on the rear and front mud guards and on the tank, and both front and rear calipers, and I've given each of them 2 coats. So that's it, really nicely protected. And then we'll just do a DDSi next time I clean it. So next bit is to put some DDSi onto the black paintwork. Right, so this is Bouncers done and dusted. So this is a detail spray, and it's what I tend to use on my car, and it'll give you really good protection for, you know, quite a few weeks. So this is what I call my sacrificial layer. So I've already put on the black, I've already put Menzerna sealant, so that's a nice protection. This is stuff that lasts maybe 4 weeks, so every time you wash it you put this on. And then you just buff it off, simple as that. If you've never used Bouncers Done and Dusted SI Edition, you will not believe how slick that feels. If you're having a bad day, use this because it just makes you smile. It is the slickest, one of the slickest products I've ever used. And if you have used DDSi before, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you just got to be a little bit particular and getting all those little tight little places. Doesn't take long. And then we just buff it all off. And like the back of it, the rest of it, it is so slick. Oh, that is a... Do you know it's worth cleaning your car or your bike just to use this stuff? It's brilliant. If you haven't used it, you got to. You just got to. Highly recommended. Like I said before, if you're having a bad day, use this. You can't help but smile. So there we go. I've got to put the seat back on, obviously, otherwise that's in for a bumpy ride. So that's fully protected against the weather now. But the only thing I've got to do now before I wrap up, and it's no good filming it because you won't see it, I'm just going to put some DDSi on the bottom of the bike. So I'll do that and then we'll catch up. Okay, so the very last bit is the vinyl and plastic that's on the bike. So vinyl is the two bags, and there's a little bit of plastic around the return of the belt. So what I use for that is I'm going to use some CarPro Perl, and you buy this in a neat form and then you mix it with water. So I've mixed it to 1:1, and this is ideal for I use it for the wall of my tyres and any plastic on the engine, anywhere on the outside. It just helps to protect plastic and vinyl and that sort of stuff. It's a really good product. So again, you just spray on a cloth and then you wipe it over, and that'll help to protect it from UV rays. It'll also help to make it a lot easier to clean when it gets dirty. And all you do is wipe it on and you can leave it. You don't need to buff it off. I really noticed at the back of these the other day it got really dirty, so make sure there's plenty of protection there. It'll be easy to brush it on there. So spray some in there. We'll brush it on. So there we go. Once again, thanks for spending some time with me this afternoon in my workshop, or just outside my workshop. So just to recap, I've gone over all the ceramic coatings with C2 liquid crystal. Gave that 2 coats, so that's really well protected now. And like I said countless times probably, next time I wash the car I'll use some Bouncers Done and Dusted. Probably Bouncers Done and Dusted, and that's this. And that's a really good detail spray. So all of the white is protected with ceramic and C2. All of the black is protected by Menzerna, topped with Bouncers Done and Dusted. All of the vinyl and plastic is protected with Pearl mixed 1:1. And I also, when I washed it the other day, I Also washed the bottom of the bike, so I went over that with Bouncers done and dusted as well. So if I could put the camera underneath the bike, that's just as shiny as the top. So there we go. So that's an afternoon with me and my bike. So until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.